position to start for WVU. Rasheed Marshall, the quarterback, he's trying to go up top for his big man, caught by Chris Henry.
Well, that's taking advantage of a tall receiver. Henry's 6'4.5", maybe close to 6'5". And Marshall, known as a running quarterback, also has worked very hard on throwing the ball. Look at this throw. Right over the shoulder of Henry.
Scores a good first down pickup. 2nd and 6. Miami brings the backers. Marshall up top into double coverage. Is that caught? Spectacular grab by Chris Henry at the 23. 38 yards on the play.
6'4", Kirk, 200 pounds. Watch him get up. The pass was perfect. You just said this offense was built for it. Watch this play.
He goes to the inside, beats Kelly Jennings. Merriweather's got to get back.
West Virginia going to go for it on 4th down. Rasheed Marshall going to throw a home run ball. Wide open is Chris Henry. He makes the catch at the 35. Down the sideline. He's going to score. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown. Uncovered receiver. An 83-yard touchdown.
On 2nd and long, a good throw by Marshall. Escaping is Chris Henry.
Look at Henry. He comes back. He works to the inside. D'Angelo Hall's not seeing the game. He's not matching up.
You know, I think D'Angelo Hall has just gotten accustomed to the fact that people ignore him. 5 yards on the 1st and 20. Marshall on the roll.
Looks up, uncovered is Henry. How does that happen? To the 25 of the Panthers.
Until they met Notre Dame in the Fiesta Bowl for the national title. Here's from the same high school as Marshall in Pittsburgh.
Deep throw. Caught. Chris Henry at the 6.
Now, David, the next time I tell you that a guy is going to be the next Fitzgerald, don't you doubt me anymore. Chris Henry on Shante Spencer.
Live on ABC at 9 Eastern. On 3rd and 5, Marshall on target to Henry.
And he did it hatless as Marshall. Plenty of time, looking long. And that time it was caught by Chris Henry and then dropped. Let's see what they say. Was it a catch?
They call him down.
Yes, they call him down and the catch. No fumble.
When he was the offensive coordinator, there was big, tall, wide receivers. And Chris Henry provides that at 6'5". He just goes up over people and he'll throw the jump ball. And he said in the 2nd or 3rd series, West Virginia loves to go down the field deep. They'll throw deep balls and jump balls to him all day.
After this play, with play action, short pass to Chris Henry, and Henry makes a short pass into a significant gain. 3rd and 5. Marshall, time running out, and he wants it and completes it to Chris Henry for the 1st down.
And it helps when you got a 6'5" receiver.
1st down, Marshall up top, going long for Chris Henry, and he comes back and gets it. And then Henry is tackled down at the 40.
Bad job by Syracuse defensive backs not having an awareness of where the football is. See, they're just turning and running. He just put, stop, come back, and put that ball away, young man.
Blitz is picked up. Marshall locks one up in the end zone, and that is caught for the touchdown. Chris Henry.
He just throws it up right to the corner of the end zone. Henry beats his man one-on-one because he looked back. Now he doesn't look and lean. Touchdown. Watch Whitberg. Look back. See, look back right there, and he knew he got beat. Little stutter and go got him. A perfectly thrown football. Timeout. Syracuse has 3. West Virginia 1.
3rd and 3. Huge play. They're going for a big one. Up top to Henry, and Henry catches it in stride and scores the touchdown. What a call on 3rd and 3.
See, they're playing zone. Playing too deep, but the safety takes a bad angle, and he just runs by Diamond Ferry. He's off to the races. Put that ball away, though. Now, if he releases, you got to get contact on him. Actually, it's a cover 4 where he's playing tight, and you cannot let him inside. You got to play off and inside if you're in what they call a cover 4 coverage with that safety up. If not...
Chris Henry is having a career day. 6 catches for 209 yards. That's the career day, and 2 scores.
To the University of Maryland and a walk-on of the football team. Only the 2nd 1st down. 4 wide receivers lined up in tandem to either side. Low snap picked up by Marshall. hit as he throws, and it's caught on the deflection.
Get down.
Down to the 23-yard line is Chris Henry.
Here, the ball was, I think, tipped.
By Joe.
Yeah. Joe's had a nice first half, hasn't he? But we talked about the ability to adjust, and Chris Henry, given enough chances, he's going to make some really good plays.
Once again, Colson remains in as the lone setback. Double tight ends, and Rashid wants to throw. He fires the ball. Has a man. Caught by Chris Henry, running the post. He's at the 20 of East Carolina. 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown. A 60-yard touchdown reception from Rasheed Marshall to Chris Henry, who ran the post.
He's had miles a couple of times, but unable to complete them yet. Throws again, this time to Chris Henry, and Henry slips a tackle, picks up the first down. There's a flag.
Chris Henry and McPherson here just runs a quick turnout route, 2 yards down the field, slips a tackle, finds a sideline, jumps out of bounds.
Marshall barks out some changes. Kelly coming on the safety blitz. He's picked up, completed to Chris Henry for the first down.
Again, he's just stemming to the inside, a quick 5-step slant route. No one in the middle of the field.
Very gingerly was he walking yesterday with it, and that's a perfectly thrown pass to Henry.
2 plays ago, he had an opportunity to make a big play. Comes back to Chris Henry, his big play receiver. Does a nice job stemming back towards the inside right before the ball comes over his shoulder. Again, well executed. Yeah, they're bringing the blitz here. You might see him check to an audible.
Marshall in the air for the touchdown and the win. Chris Henry catches the pass in the end zone, and for the first time since 2000, West Virginia has beaten Maryland.
Rasheed Marshall, token fake inside, looks to his left. He knows he's coming back to the right on a slant route. Chris Henry just sticks his defender on the outside. Again, Chris Henry starting the outside, stems inside, knows the ball's coming his way. Game over.
That was a perfectly thrown pass from Marshall, who for the first time in his career has defeated Maryland. So the 6th touchdown thrown by Marshall this year.
Gain of 6 on the last play. 3rd down and 5. Marshall with time throws a good ball into traffic. He's way back off the line of scrimmage, and this is why he's going to quick kick it. And what a job he did. It's going to be down inside the 2 by Chris Henry.
And it is a nice kick, but Henry is the guy who makes this play.
Yep.
Man, you see him get down there, and the effort that Henry makes to go for it and not be greedy, go attack the ball, get it in. Beautiful job. Going in at half. The linemen have to trust that they're good enough to listen to it or see the ball snap.
Marshall goes deep for Henry. Touchdown! And the Mountaineers capitalized quickly on the 49-yard touchdown pass.
You know what happened there was Henry found the ball before Barnes did.
A little hand-to-hand combat there. Wasn't much in either direction.
Yes, Henry just looked back and he was able to find the football in the air and adjusted his route accordingly.
Early in this game with running the football.
The backup quarterback, Charles Hales, is in. The pass is thrown that way, but it's wide open to the 5, and Henry takes it in. Chris Henry, West Virginia touchdown.
This is just a simple route right here to Henry, and with all that running, what happens is it makes that defense get very wary of Marshall and his running, and it sets things up later in the game.
We have 2nd and 15 coming up here. Against the 4-man rush. Fired by Marshall. Touchdown to Henry. Right at that quarterback, Whitfield.
Well, forget about that blocking. Send that Henry down the field. Watch this, Kirk. Watch the concentration in the hand. I like the idea that he was not disrupted by the defensive back waving at the football. Wasn't that great?
Henry is 6'5", about 195 pounds. And I remember last year when we saw him play, he was just starting to get a feel.
One thing is a number 2 under center, but it is truly a revolutionary phase in the game. Haven't thrown for much tonight. Try it downfield with Henry, who comes back to the ball, makes a terrific catch for the 2nd time on Thomas Whitfield, using that size advantage here tonight. 47 yards.
Whitfield again, 5'9", trying to cover Henry, who's 6'5", all by himself. Marshall told us if we get one-on-one opportunities, we have to try to take it. And that is an outstanding job by Chris Henry of adjusting.
They've got 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Marshall out of the shotgun, wants the slant in, gets it up to midfield. Little dancing going on right there, and into Boston College territory goes Chris Henry. And a 3rd down and 3 with the ball at the 16-yard line. Big 3rd down play. They are 4 for 11 out of the shotgun. The slant's going to be enough for the 1st down to the 30-yard line as Chris Henry. 4 receivers. He goes back under quarterback this time with Harris in the backfield. Lobs one into the corner. Caught for the touchdown! And that's Chris Henry.
This ball thrown behind him on purpose. Watch the right hand. Boston College is not honoring him keeping the ball at all.
He drops back into the pocket from his own 5-yard line, heaves one down to midfield, a battle for it. It is caught into Boston College territory. Chris Henry.
It's almost impossible to put into context how important Chris Henry is to the West Virginia offense's passing game. This is not a passing team.
West Virginia scored 1 touchdown here in the second half, and now they're driving for another. Marshall back in the pocket, looking down the sideline, complete at the 15-yard line.
So put the ball back at the 41. And Marshall's going for Henry. He's got it. Down at the 1-yard line.
He knows without a free safety there, he's got plenty of room to lead him over to the middle, gives it plenty of air, and allows Chris Henry to run into it. And then Chris Henry does a pretty good job of using his body like a rebounder to keep him away from McFadden on the backside. Good pass protection up here. And they again see the safety there, the free safety has no chance of getting there. That's actually the strong safety, Jerome Carter. He's up really trying to stop a run.
Looks like a good call, too, on no touchdown. Looks like his knee touches before the ball breaks the plane.
Yeah,
there's the knee down. Yeah. 1st down and 20. Marshall on target to Henry.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him run it down by the goal line next time they're down there.
Marshall throws on the run and throws a strike. Caught by Chris Henry.
Started last year against Boston College where he threw for 3 touchdown passes. And he's got a really strong arm. We were talking to some of his teammates.